to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bulls will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Gophers offense will get first crack at it here. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Lindsey. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. The Golden Gophers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here comes the Heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. On target to the left. Wide open spaces. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Taylor. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. To the air on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This offense came out of the tunnel red hot in the opening drive of the game. They get it all the way down close inside the opponent's goal line, and on second down now, you're going the wrong way. Not good enough up front protecting the quarterback. It's a huge loss. Now setting up 3rd and long, and that's a play the defense just had to have.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Buffalo's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover one and says, I'm attacking downfield.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety. Now I know the outside third of the field is mine. It's a one-on-one matchup with the corner. I like my guy. He likes him for a reason because he just made a big play for him.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Gives it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Roberson. Got his man quickly. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to barge their way in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Got his man out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The give from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking for a crease, it's Henderson. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Hauled tackled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to... And the quarterback brought up through and sacked at the 12.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Missouri is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Columbia for some time. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Taylor has it. He's in open space downfield. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Makes the catch. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Snow. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Shoots it to the left. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field. Don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all.
That makes the score Buffalo 13, Minnesota 3.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. The give is to Taylor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. On the run, still looking. Kept it and he's past the marker. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tight game so far in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal coming up. Looking for a man, it's Roberson. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. The run to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll do it himself. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And they will score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 8 over the Rebels. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulls. look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Minnesota, 3.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Taylor has it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. The Golden Gophers get enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tracy. Ernie on the Jets. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his big tight end. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tracy. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Morrow. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Henderson. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They kick it away on 4th down. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this It's a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Buffalo. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma State is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over the Groupers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. From the gun, the running back has it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Pulls it in, it's Tracy. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Leaves it with the back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for room, it's Henderson. Runs through a tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Under fire. Pulls it in, it's Morrow. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Bulls are flying down the field.
First down for the offense.
Going with the ground game left. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Out of the gun to give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. They give it to him again. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Finds his tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for room at the 30. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score Buffalo 44, Minnesota 6.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the tailback. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything can come. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to let it go. Pulls it in down the middle. There he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Second down coming up.
Dropping back, it's Roberson. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it himself. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Line gets set, first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Bulls are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's McMillan. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice move there. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Roberson. Caught behind the line. It's Morrill. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the single back. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Using his legs, it's Turner. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Let's see how successful they'll be on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll do it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Find some fresh air. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.